Petra. We had a chance to chit-chat a little bit before, and you now have been indoctrinated into a very special club, the Diary of a Social Gal Club. How does it feel?
Privileged. No, it's a privilege to meet you. It's been such a joy.
Goodness, that's so sweet. Oh, I'm getting a little verklempt. Thank you. Likewise, I heard such great things about you, and clearly it's all true. And speaking of good energy, you have it in spades. I know you've attended some really good parties in your life. I know that. So I want to know, what are the most memorable and why?
The best ones are those where my friends. That's just very different energy. You feel you can be yourself, truly yourself. And one of the best. Oh God.
You're smiling. This must have been a good one.
Well, I think one of the best one was in Cannes during the film festival.
Already a good start. That's a very good start.
Cannes has lots of good stories. That's for sure.
I'm coming with you next year.
And it was I was there with my girlfriend, who is also a makeup artist and a hairdresser. So we were staying together, having a great time. She was also on the side of being makeup artist, the hairdresser, and my best friend. She was often a bodyguard.
Oh, really? That's perfect.
And publicized everything together.
All in one person.
And one evening, we were with some friends, and it ended up practically we were with Bono. And
always nice to be with Bono in Cannes.
And he was, it was him, Bono, and my girlfriend Liberty. They were singing together one of U2's song, and it was the way as my girlfriend explains it. She's like, "I've been doing karaoke with Bono." I'm like, so
that's epic.
But seeing her being so happy, getting that chance to sing with Bono, who is an incredible human being and an incredible musician, of course. Seeing her so happy, just that it made her life, and he was. She still talks about it. It's many years ago. She still talks about it every time I see her.
I would too. You know what? I didn't even do it. I'm going to keep talking about it.
It was so wonderful of him, and he just always makes everyone feel so comfortable. Wow. And yeah, it was memorable. And he sang also during that time my favorite song of U2, which is Mysterious Ways.
Oh, beautiful.
So it was definitely memorable for me too.
That was a lot of action in that one story, and I that would make memories for a lifetime. The next section is Look the Party. So that's all about fashion, beauty, and fitness, but geared towards the party. So now fashion. When you're headed to a party, do you have a go-to outfit, something that you're most comfortable in? Us girls want to know.
I guess just sexy, Harvey Leisure dress always will do, you know.
You're my kind of woman. What I love about Hervé, he just, not that you need this, but he just sucks it right in.
Yes,
love that. If you had an extra bagel like I did this morning for a supermodel interview, not such a good idea, Hervé will help you out.
Yes, he does. It's a second skin.
I'm with you. Yes, we're wavelengthing.
Always works.
Yes, I'm with you. And you hear that? Right? If supermodels wear Hervé, we know that's a good direction. And what about beauty? Any beauty tips?
For me, it's quite less is more. But everything in my life actually less is more. So.
Mies van der Rohe. Mies van der Rohe said less is more.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I really believe that, and also with makeup, just little eyeliner either on the top or on the bottom, eyelashes, and that's it. And just it's simple, or the focus either on the eyes this way or only on the lips.
That's true.
With color, one or the other, and that's it. And it takes 5 minutes, and I think.
And your true essence shines.
Yeah, just to let your spirit shine, and true self, your true self, and it's better if people are attracted to your true self than to something who you are not.
Artificial. I agree. And what about fitness? I don't think you're doing. I think this is genetically gifted.
No,
I don't think there's that much exercise. But do share if it is. We need secrets.
It is. I'm definitely more curvy genetically.
You're curvy.
Yeah, definitely more.
Shoot
curvy
me now.
So I do work out. I don't work out as often as I used to. because it's just so much going on so much on my plate.
Of course.
But it's sort of mixing it, working out in the gym, working out outside, little running, little football.
Football.
Sometimes
interesting.
Football. I just wherever I am and whoever is with me and whatever they like to do, I sort of do it with them. And if I'm in New York and I need to work out for a job more intensively, then Physique 57 is incredible.
Great! I've heard great things actually.
So that one is lean muscles, which it's incredible. For me, if I would work out too much, I build too many muscles,
right.
and that one is
just
lean
keeps you
muscles,
very lean.
You feel it the first hour.
If these are the results of that regimen, I'm in. Making parties. That's our next section. Do you like to host a lot of parties? Do you have any insider tips there?
I've hosted a few parties, definitely.
The glimmer in the eye is back.
Mainly birthday parties for my friends, and there were some very special ones, definitely.
Was Bono there?
No, it wasn't. Some other friends
we save that for Con.
But for I like to theme them in
you and I must have been like best friends in another life, because there's nothing better than a themed party.
Yes,
I'm with you. I theme all of the editions of the magazine. As a matter of fact, what this will appear in is the All-Star edition.
Oh, great.
So I was so thrilled that we were going to have, we can't have All-Stars without All-Stars.
Well, thank you for having me.
So, well, we're honored and so privileged. But what were some of your favorite themes?
Once it was actually, it was a sort of for my partner at the time and myself, we were celebrating 30th. But so since we were born in 79, so we are sort of the kids of 80s, let's say. So we were celebrating, and the theme was 80s.
Okay, some punk. And
it was what I loved about it. Not
neon?
Not just the dress up, but we put on the tables instead of under the plates, what we had were vinyl records.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Which were fantastic, and my friends still talk about the vinyl records. That was a great touch.
Well, it's funny, when we throw great parties, and my Canadian is showing, the success is in the details.
Yes, it is always.
And people remember them. Yes, the devil is in the details too, but I also find that when you pay a great attention to detail like that, in a creative way, it really takes things to another level.
People remember those details for sure.
Our next section is Escape the Party.
Okay.
Now, that really focuses on recharging, rejuvenating, when we have to reboot.
My escape routes from the parties. I've done
actual escape routes at a party. This is more we want to know who you were escaping from. That's where the good stuff comes into play.
I was tired. I had to go.
Oh, I think we have to wrap up. So our final question is, so when you're escaping, where do you head to? Where do you recharge?
Nature, my loved ones, my partner, my friends, my family, and in the nature. That's my best. That's my favorite. The energy which I get from nature, and also in my meditation. So that's a everyday.
I'm a big yogi, so I hear you. One final quick last question. Inspire the Party. I know you do a lot of great, it's about the people who make a difference, who contribute to society, and I know you do, and I know you do a lot of great work. So just a quick mention or shout out to your favorite charity or foundation.
I can't start without saying Happy Hearts Fund, which is a foundation which I started in 2006, and in 6 years we have rebuilt 72 schools around the world.
Wow.
This year we will have another 12 opened. So that's it. Obviously every single day. That's what I do. I focus on it, and it's my joy. And there are other Somaliman Foundation which fights child trafficking. There are amazing there's so many amazing ones which I really love, like Robin Hood in New York. Many of them are to do with education, charity water.
Endless. We need to. We're gonna do as a part 2, where we can focus in a future time, because you're so lovely. This can't be our last interview.
Okay. So that would be a pleasure.
Well, mine. Thank you so much. You are a doll, really.
Well,
everything Annie said times a million. Thank you.